Hello, everybody, and welcome to Racing from
Delaware Park.
I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at the 8 races run on this Saturday. And you know Saturday, you know what that means. A beautiful day, because it never rains on Saturday at Delaware Park. And it was beautiful, and we had a fast track and a firm turf. So that was good to be back on the turf after a couple days with no turf racing. Kind of a unique card today. We only had 8 races, 6 thoroughbreds, 2 Arabians, including an Arabian Stakes race, the Grade 2 Delaware Arabian Derby. And the race before that Arabian race featured probably the 3 best Arabian horses in training right now. So there's an Arabian extravaganza today here at Delaware Park. But 2 turf races, 2 Arabian races, so a little bit of everything. Some sprints, some routes, a little bit for somebody to your pleasure. Speaking of pleasure, it's not my pleasure to bring down Bungie. Here he comes. Bungie, we had a pick today. We'll see how that one did later. Do you have one for Monday? And who might it be? Oh, you used to play this one last year, I remember, right? Masked Cove. It's a 5-furlong sprinter, right? Masked Cove is the name Bungie likes on Monday on the turf. And there he goes, out of harm's way. And now we will get started at 1:15 when we run our first race of the day. These were the horses that went postward. And it's just 5 of them in the opener, and a big favorite. My Candy Forest was 2-5 to get the job done. Here's John Kern with the action.
And they're off. My Candy Forest away well. Cuckoo for Coconuts is there. In fact, all 5 across the track in the early going. Now speeding up, that's Dad's City Girl to take a slight advantage. Dad's City Girl on the inside. Up on the outside, My Candy Forest are now on even terms. And once again, My Candy Forest to the front by a half. Dad's City Girl back in the second, followed by Forest Lily. Cuckoo for Coconuts is there, and Noisy Ripples. Only about 2.5 lengths separates this compact group as they race into the turn. My Candy Forest leads it by a length with Dad's City Girl, Cuckoo for Coconuts, Forest Lily, and Noisy Ripples. Those 4 across the track, but it's My Candy Forest showing the way into the bend. Forest Lily takes up the chase. Dad's City Girl racing in third. Cuckoo for Coconuts has dropped back a bit, and Noisy Ripples now dropping back and out of it. Quarter to go. My Candy Forest and Forest Lily. My Candy Forest cuts the corner, opens up 3 lengths as Forest Lily got out a bit around the bend. Dad's City Girl racing third, followed by Cuckoo for Coconuts. Furlong to go. My Candy Forest. Forest Lily regaining her stride once again and putting in another rally. My Candy Forest and Forest Lily to the wire. My Candy Forest and Jose Garcia hangs on for the win. Forest Lily getting second. Dad's City Girl
and
third.
And the big favorite takes the opener, making the favorite players happy. Probably all of them alive in the doubles, pick 3s and pick 4. My Candy Forest. Jose Garcia in the winner's circle. Tony Pecoraro for A. Della Pierre Stables, LLC. 280, 210, 210. 4 is Lily with Rosado. $3, 210. Dad's City Girl with Cedeno, 210. Exact, it just paid $6, and the try paid $12.80. There was no super. There was no super. Did I say that? There, I'll say it again. There was no super. All right, and that winner was another Delaware certified winner. All right, again, we start the day off with a Delaware certified. And we have an even shorter field in the second race. Scratch the plain 1, the 2, the 3. So it's just 4 of them will compete in this one. Silly Factor was the favorite. Here's John with the call.
And they're off. Perfect start for all 4 of them. Silly Factor toward the inside goes for that lead. Party Rock. right alongside. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back to Passionate Emotion and Zarkat. They make their way down the backstretch. Silly Factor showing the way by 3 parts over Party Rock. Length and a half further back, the Passionate Emotion and Zarkat is at the back, about 4.5 lengths off that lead, which is set by your favorite Silly Factor as they race into the turn. Silly Factor leads it, but here comes Party Rock, the challenge on the outside. Now Party Rock to the front by a neck. Silly Factor is trying to battle back on the inside. Passion Emotion, a close-up third. Only one out of it right now is Zarkat as they race around the bend. Party Rock to the front. Silly Factor is trying to battle back on the inside, and up on the outside, Passion Emotion. 3 with a shot as they turn for home. On the front end, Party Rock still by a length and a half now over Silly Factor. On the outside, Passion Emotion under an eighth of a mile to go, and Party Rock is edging away. Party Rock. And Brian Pedroza will take this one. Passion Emotion in the second. Silly Factor faded to third.
And it was the 1A Party Rock winning that one. For Tryin' Brian Pedroza for Jamie Ness. And that ties Jamie Ness with Scott Lake for the trainers race. And remember, they tied last year. After the meet was over, they ended in a tie. And here they are neck and neck right now, early in the meet. And Party Rock was owned by Run to Win Stable and Jagger Incorporated. $5, $2.40, no show. Passionate Emotion with Cedeno, $3.40. Exacta 1920, no try. The double, $7.60, and no super. As we move on to the third race. Third race not only has a pick 3 and a double, it also begins our only pick 5 of the day. And 5 horses ready to go. Scratch the 3. Runabout. And let's see, the favorite was slightly Warrior Lake. Here's Mr. Curran.
He's up, we're about set. And they're off. Warrior Lake got away a step slowly there. Just Flashy breaks well toward the outside. Sophistication toward the inside. Sancho del Pueblo. Then a gap of about 2 lengths further back to Do With Pride, and Warrior Lake will have to come from off the pace today as they make their way toward the half-mile marker with on the front end Just Flashy by a length and a half over Sophistication. Toward the inside, Sancho del Pueblo, Warrior Lake up on the outside, rushing up into contention as they race into the turn, and the trailer is Do With Pride. Just Flashy leads it. Between horses, it's Sophistication and Warrior Lake up there with a 3-wide move. Those 3 across the track as they race around the bend. Warrior Lake on the outside, sticks a neck in front. Sophistication trying to go with that one toward the inside. Just Flashy trying to hang in there as they head for home. We still have a trio across the track. On the outside, it's Warrior Lake, Sophistication between them. Down on the inside, Just Flashy's not thrown in the towel. Followed by, up on the outside, Do With Pride and Sancho del Pueblo. Down toward the inside, coming back, Sophistication. And on the inside, Just Flashy. Warrior Lake is hanging. It's Sophistication. On the inside, it is Just Flashy. Sophistication, Just Flashy to the line.
And bobbing heads down to the wire. And at the end, prevailing, Sophistication. Angel Suarez having a good meet for Gerald Bennett. Black type stable. 920, 340, 360. Just Flashy with Jose Garcia. 320, 320. Do With Pride with Pedroza. 380. Exacta 2380. The try. 7320. That double paid $32. First pick 3 of the day paid $19.60, and again, no superfecta. You got to have at least 6 horses to have a superfecta race. Oh, after a few days without any turf, finally back on the turf, and it dried out enough for it to be labeled firm. This one had 7.5 furlongs on that firm turf. The only scratch was entered for main track only, the Bay Express. So all of them that wanted to run stayed in. Gator Girl was the 3 to 5 choice. Here's Johnny.
And they're off. Gator Girl breaks well. Hopes Blossom toward the inside. Up on the outside, Thanks Mom. He toward the far outside, Ali Darius, and looking for a spot, Vibrant Spirit under a tight hold there by Brian Pedroza. Hopes Blossom. As they make their way into that first turn, it's Gator Girl in front with Hopes Blossom racing second. Right alongside, it's Ali Darius. Then a 2-length gap to Thanks Mom, who now settles in the fourth. Then a gap of 3 more to Vibrant Spirit, followed by Sohu's Back, and Ivania is your trailer. Opening quarter in 24-2 as they race down the backstretch, with Gator Girl showing the way. Gator Girl leads it by about 3 lengths. Hopes Blossom chasing in second toward the inside. Thanks Mom up on the outside, Ali Darius. 3 lengths to Vibrant Spirit, Sohu's Back, and Ivania continues at the back about 9 lengths front to back as they pass the half in 48-1. Gator Girl, Jeremy Rose continues on the front end, leads it still by 2. Up on the outside, Hopes Blossom into second. Thanks Mom toward the inside. Then Vibrant Spirit trying to pick it up, followed by Ali Darius. Then Sohu's Back, and Ivania continues the trail. 3/8 to go, still Gator Girl on the front end. Hopes Blossom chasing. Thanks Mom still with a shot toward the inside as they head for home, with Gator Girl cutting the 6 in 1:13-1. Gator Girl still by 2.5. Thanks Mom chasing off the rail now, followed by Hopes Blossom. Gator Girl still clinging onto a narrow lead, a length and a half as Thanks Mom is bearing down. It's Gator Girl digging in. Thanks Mom is trying to go by. Gator Girl, Thanks Mom. Gator Girl, Thanks Mom will get her in the final 20 yards. Gator Girl back to second, followed by...
And there's a horse that probably a lot of us didn't say enough. Thanks Mom. Thanks Mom does it for Goa with Koa. Keiber Koa for Jesus Cruz and Wasabi Venture Stable LLC. And Thanks Mom paid $12, $4, $2.40. The favorite Gator Girl with Jeremy Rose, $2.40, $2.10. Hopes Blossom with Betancourt, $4.80. That exacta paid $32.60 for 2. The $2 try, $143.20. They $2 double, $62.20. And a $1 pick 3, $75.90. The $1 pick 4, $134.50. And the superfecta with the ever-present 1 and 4th, $201.40. All right, let's go to the 5th. Back to the main track. And this is a 2-turn event, 1 mile. The dirt track here at Delaware Park is 1 mile around. So a 1 mile race, they kind of start right at the finish line. And the turf course is 7 furlongs around. All right, now scratch the 1A and the 5. The 9 to 5 favorite, Arbitrator. And here they go, once around the historic Delaware Park Oval.
And they're off. Alarming breaks well, but Arbitrator also goes with that one. Twisted Earl up on the far outside as they make their way to that first turn. Kowboy King is also tugging at the bit. But Twisted Earl from the outside is going to actually cross over, get that lead rather easily from Mario Pino. And Twisted Earl leads it by about a length over Arbitrator and Kowboy King. Alarming, has to take up. They're under a tight hold. They're almost run up on the heels of Arbitrator. Up around the turn. Hurry Up Allen has quickly moved into contention. Then comes the gray ringneck, and Super Check is at the back. Opening quarter in 24-4. That's why the pace was slow. And they're all eager to go, but the leader is Twisted Earl, who from the outside post did get that lead. Kowboy King racing in second, followed by Hurry Up Allen. Arbitrator toward the inside is racing in fourth. 2 lengths further back to Alarming. Then comes Ringneck and Super Check, about 7 or 8 lengths off that lead as they race past the half in 48-3. Twisted Earl up on the outside. It is Arbitrator as they make that Alarming. As they make their way into the turn, that's Kowboy King, in other words. Kowboy King now to the front. Up on the outside, Hurry Up Allen as Twisted Earl begins to drop back. Here comes the gray Ringneck, followed by Arbitrator. Super Check trying to pick it up from the back of the pack. Then comes Alarming Your Trail around the bend. Kowboy King has it by 2 lengths over Hurry Up Allen and Ringneck. They've gone the 6 furlongs in 1:13, and long shot Kowboy King showing the way well out to the center of the track. Down toward the inside, trying to rally. Hurry Up Allen, followed by Ringneck. Kowboy King leads it. Hurry Up Allen toward the inside. Ringneck next in line. It's Kowboy King and Johan Rosado to win this one by about 4 lengths. Hurry up, Alan getting second, followed by Arbitrator and Ringneck.
And Cowboy King springs the upset here for Johan Rosado. Give him a hand, Johan. Wally Nielsen for David Nielsen. 30-20, 16-20, 580. Hurry up, Alan, with Cedeno was second. 980 and 480. Arbitrator with Garcia, 280. That exacta paid a healthy $253. The try even better, $1,085.20. The double, look at these prices, $264.80. The pick three, $365.40. And the super for $1, $3,128.60. How about that? Cowboy King upsets in the fifth. All right, back to the turf we go for race 6. Same distance as the first turf race, 7.5 furlongs on the firm turf. We're going to scratch 3 of them out of here, the 7, the 8, and the 11. The favorite, oh, that's Bungie's horse was the favorite. What's he doing betting favorites here? Switch in Time, 8-5 favorite. I also had to carry Bungie on his back, who isn't having the greatest of meets so far, but he reminds me to tell everybody, don't give up on him. Better days ahead. But maybe he'll win this one at 8-5. Here they go in race 6.
And they're off. Switch in Time toward the inside. Delightful Lana. Cry Uncle up on the outside, joined by 86 Mets as they race into that first turn. Cry Uncle, 86 Mets are heads apart. Delightful Lana down toward the inside, eager to go there. Finds a rail opening, fortunately, because I was going to run up there anyhow. Delightful Lana to the front by a length, with Cry Uncle now coming back on the outside to join that one. Next in line, that's 86 Mets. Switch in Time found a good spot toward the inside in fourth. Then a gap of 3 lengths further back to Jersey's Kittens, followed by Follow the Pedals, Claire's Dowry, and the trailer is Madam X. Opening quarter in, 24 flat as they move down the Delaware backstretch. On the front end, it's Cry Uncle now by 3 parts over Delightful Lana. Up on the outside, 86 Mets, Switch in Time next in line. Jersey's Kittens looking to advance, followed by Claire's Dowry toward the inside to Follow the Pedals, and Madam X is at the back, about 8 lengths top to bottom. Half 47 and 3 as they race into the turn. On the front end now, it's still Cry Uncle by 2, 86 Mets. Jersey's Kittens trying to rally. Switch in Time needs to do more. Delightful Lana's dropping back, then Follow the Pedals. Claire Dowry toward the inside, and Madam X. Cry Uncle leads them by 3 as they head for home. The 6 furlongs in, 1:12 and 3. Cry Uncle by 2. Jersey's Kittens is bearing down. Up on the outside, Switch in Town. Claire's Dowry coming with a run, as is Madam X from the back. They're bunching up. Here comes Claire's Dowry, Madam X toward the inside. Cry Uncle, Claire's Dowry, Madam X. Claire's Dowry, Madam X. It's Claire's Dowry and Madam X to the line. That's a tight photo. Madam X and Claire's.
Seems like those close finishes are always on the turf races, and this one was a humdinger, and winning it was Madam X for Super Mario Pino. Way over 6,000 wins, getting closer to 7,000. One of the top winningest jockeys in this game. And Susan Cooney, the trainer. Daniel Joseph Wallach, the owner. And Exchange Rate, the daddy. Exchange Rate is by Danzig out of a Bernstein mare. Pretty good turf breeding, and still paid $35 to win. $13.80 to place, $8.20 to show. Claire's Dowry with Cedeno, $664.20. Cry Uncle with Rosado, $720. The exacta, $209.80. Oh, there's Bungie's horse in 4th place, yeah, for the record. The exacta, $209.80. The try, $2,129.20. The double, $508.40. Pick 3, $3,622.70. And the super with the 3, $3,190.50. All right, let's go to the 7th race, and this is first of 2 Arabians, and it's called an allowance race, but let me tell you, Easter Man, I believe, has been an Arabian Horse of the Year and is a multiple Grade 1 winner. Quicksand has won a lot of graded stakes races also, and coming off that big win out at Santa Anita, where they had a Grade 1 race. And Paddy's Day, I think, has been an Arabian Horse of the Year 2 times. Been running in Dubai, now back to his favorite racetrack. And it looked like it was going to be between the 1, the 1A, and the 6. The other 3 were all long shots. But they're going to go a mile and a 16th, and these are some of the 1, the 1A, and the 6, probably the best Arabians running now. And here they are in the 7th at Delaware. Let's watch and see what happens.
Looks like we're about set. And they're off. Big Shay away well. Zell's Bells being hustled from the inside. Zell's Bells will have that lead, passing the finish line the first time. Big Shay racing second. Quicksand going easily. It appears under a nice hold in third, followed by Junior. Then comes Easter Man, and Paddy's Day will settle into 6th as they race around the first turn. A lot of them going wide around the bend there, but down toward the inside. Zell's Bells leads it by 3. Well off the rail. That's Quicksand. Angling to the inside now, Big Shay. Junior on the move in 4th, followed by Easter Man and Paddy's Day. They're 5th and 6th as they make their way toward the backstretch. Opening quarter in 27 and 3, and it's Zell's Bells, but now they're bunching up. Junior's making an early move. Quicksand is right there, and Big Shay, they're bunched up there toward the front end. A gap about 7 lengths further back to Easter Man and Paddy's Day. They're both biding their time down the backside. They approach the half-mile marker, and on the front end, it's still Zell's Bells. Quicksand is right there in second, apparently still going easily. Next in line, that's Big Shay. Junior begins to drop back, followed by Easter Man and Paddy's Day. Both of them yet to get underway as they race past the half in 55 and 1. So it hardly hasn't been that taxing a tempo as they race into the turn. Now, there goes Quicksand. Zell's Bells on the inside, 4 lengths further back. Now, Easter Man and Paddy's Day are rolling in tandem as they race into the turn as expected. It's going to be the entry versus Paddy's Day. Quicksand, Easter Man, and Paddy's Day as they turn for home. They've gone the 6 furlongs in 1:22 and 2. Quicksand well off the rail. Paddy's Day, Easter Man looking for a room between horses. It's Quicksand in front by 2. Paddy's Day trying to catch him. Easter Man toward the inside. Quicksand has it still by 2. Paddy's Day's under a drive now, trying to chop the margin, but Quicksand is digging down. Paddy's Day, Quicksand, Paddy's Day's coming on the outside. Quicksand, can Paddy's Day get him? Nope. Quicksand holds off Paddy's Day. Easter Man got third.
And as expected, those 3 horses dominated. The rest of the field probably 20 lengths back. But Quicksand doesn't run like he's in quicksand. He just won that Santa Anita race in April, and he comes back and wins here. Goa with Koa, back-to-back scores. Keiber Koa, Ernesto Torres, the trainer for Betty and Joseph Gillis. And Quicksand paid $3, $210. I think there was like $70,000 bet to show on the one entry. Paddy's Day, in the return to this country, ran a pretty credible race. Gave Quicksand a battle down the stretch with Yomar Ortega. $210. Easter Man, the other half of the entry, ran third. So the exacta paid, whoa, one of the lowest of all time, maybe $3.80. The try, $9.40. The double, healthy though, $54.40 with that Danzig horse. Pick 3, $422.10. Nobody hit the pick 5. How about that? Even though you could consider this a free space, this race. $123.80 for 4 out of 5. So on Monday, almost a $4,000 carryover. We haven't had many of them this year, maybe once or twice. So work on that pick 5 for Monday's card. And there was no super in that race. So even though that wasn't a stakes race, it was a big one. But this 8th race is a stakes race. In fact, it's a grade 2 race. The Delaware Park Arabian Derby, $30,000 guaranteed. A lot of horses coming off of big wins last time out. The potential to see a future champ is in this race. A lot of them winning by big margins. The favorite, the crowd finally settled on Burnham Joey. Here's the Delaware Park Arabian Derby.
And they're off. Between horses, it's Colors in Motion. Up on the outside. Moving up, that's Big Cork. Also right there, Dance With Me as they come off that chute. And Dance With Me has the lead by about a length. Big Cork trying to be taken in hold. In second, up on the outside, Captain Bush. Down along the rail, RB Kinky Boots. Burnham Joey's right alongside of that one. Then comes Colors in Motion, RB Wildcard, and So Big Boy is at the back. Big Cork well off the rail on the outside. Dance With Me toward the inside around that first turn together. 2 lengths to Captain Bush. RB Kinky Boots continues to ride the rail. Up on the outside, Burnham Joey. So Big Boy is looking to advance in between horses, making an early run as So Big Boy from the back of the pack toward the front of the pack. Opening quarter went in 25-4. They've got 6 furlongs still to go. On the front end, it's still Big Cork and Dance With Me. Captain Bush next in line. So Big Boy's now in the fourth. 2 lengths to Burnham Joey. And down toward the inside, RB Kinky Boots and Colors in Motion and RB Wild Card. About 8 lengths from front to back as they make their way toward the half-mile marker. The opening half in 53-2. That's a good fast pace. Big Cork on the outside, Dance With Me on the inside. Captain Bush toward the outside of So Big Boy. Burnham Joey's in a garden spot right there in fifth, tracking horses. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Colors in Motion, followed by RB Wildcard, and RB Kinky Boots is back to last. With 3/8 to go, the 6 in 1, 21-2. Into the turn they go. Big Cork, So Big Boy. Here comes Burnham Joey now, and up on the outside, Burnham Joey. On the inside, So Big Boy square off. Big Cork is now dropping back. Then Captain Bush, Colors in Motion, RB Wildcard. Right now looks like a 2-horse affair with So Big Boy and Burnham Joey as they turn for home. So Big Boy on the inside, Burnham Joey on the outside. They've got 5 lengths on the rest of them. Colors in Motion rallies in the third, but So Big Boy striding strongly down the lane. So Big Boy drawing away. Impressive performance for So Big Boy, and Yomar Ortega will win the Delaware Park Arabian Derby by 5. Burnham Joey getting second. Far back to Colors in Motion.
So Big Boy. This could be a monster, this one. Broke his maiden by 11 without being asked after stumbling at the start. And wins going in the second lifetime start, 1.25 miles grade 2. How about that? So Big Boy. For Yomar Ortega, for Scott Powell, and April Fano, the owners. 1520, 480, and 440. Burnham Joey might have a big future also with Cedeno, 260, 280. Colors in Motion with Swan, 560, exacta 40-20 to try 237, the double 2160, the pick 3, 174.10. Pick 4, 3 out of 4, 97.70, and the super 1,680.70. And that'll do it for the Saturday card. Let's see the handle. 858, 986. Next live racing day is Monday. Got a carryover in the pick 5. Come on out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.